He's like, I don't need any help. Aoife?
I dash over and try to sling again.
All right.
And I'm going to dash back, so I'm just
Yeah.
not moving. 19?
Yep.
Hey, finally.
Yay, my stone does 12?
Okay.
12, it does 12.
That's like you're asking permission. It does 12.
No, it does 12.
Yeah.
He hits it with the rock, and then Jin's like, I threw that shit before I came in the room.
Aoife?
Oh,
That
I
was just you. Never mind. Black door.
dash back out. In
All right.
and out.
So, what the fuck is happening right now? Like,
So
I don't understand. Like,
Nobody understands.
You're attacking me.
yeah, in my defense, you're very scary. Like, but
Then leave.
You're giving us
okay.
permission.
Stop killing my people and leave.
Cool.
Oh,
We're
well, there
gonna
aren't
take
any more,
Elizabeth, and
so-
we're gonna go.
So what do you do?
All right. So if we just skedaddle, we can go.
If you leave, I will not. Yes. All of you must leave.
all.
Oh, that's
Bye
hilarious.
bye. Like, let's skedaddle. All right. Sometimes you just have to ask.
Do we hear this? Can we
I
hear
don't-
all this?
What's that?
I
don't know
The
how I
people
feel
in the
about
room
this.
hear it. Yes.
But I'm outside. Can I hear what's
Yeah. She's shouting out the front. Shouting out the front door.
He said,
I
what did he
mean,
say, Black Door?
He said we could leave. Like, hold on. Ooh, black door. He said we could leave. Like, look, guys.
I have a bad
I have
feeling.
I've
got-
already had a lot of words for one turn, so you have to make
Okay.
a decision.
All right. I'm gonna just say bye, and like I'm gonna scoot out.
Where
then.
are you, Alice?
I'm like out in
Can
the
I
middle of the.
can I grab
Looking at you
Mercedes'
going-
body on the
Yeah,
way?
I'm
I'm
like-
beginning to think that
Yeah, you
this
can try to
isn't-
start dragging him with
Yeah,
you.
I'm.
All right, I'll let you move that. He's not going to attack you if you start leaving.
Okay.
I turned to Alice and said, is there any possibility that this isn't Elizabeth? And that there's something still back in
She
there?
points back there, and if you look, there's no one back there anymore.
Oh, dip.
Okay, so.
I tried, y'all.
Having not been consulted on the let's all leave plan, I'm going to pretend it didn't happen. And
Wait, do I have to make another save?
Did he return? Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
If you're done,
Yeah,
go
make
ahead and make your save.
okay.
Yeah. It's not optional.
Yep, that's a third fail.
So the good news is you don't have to roll any more saves.
ever
Awesome.
again.
Awesome. And the bad news.
Aelith. So how do you feel about this plan?
I was not consulted and I don't approve, and our rescued hostage is gone, so we don't even have what we came for now. I'm just gonna fucking put 2 more arrows in that guy. Because fuck him.
Who can argue with reasoning like that?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone conscious to.
Okay, so that is a 26 to hit for 13 damage. And it's only a 12.
No. Oh, honorless dogs.
I never agreed to your plan.
Jin.
And then hold on, I'm gonna move too.
Yeah. Well, the room. You have the room. You have the room now, Jin. The room is yours.
Is he down or is Jin in there with it? Still that?
Jin's in there by himself now because the Black Door vacated the room.
But where's? But Kraus is still in there.
No, wait, no, with Kraus. Yes, he's a little
Oh,
more
okay,
back
okay, okay.
there. Sorry. He doesn't. You don't sound too happy about it.
I'm not too happy about it.
After all you did to get that girl out there.
My last name.
I'm just,
Make that goes away.
Why did you pick it up? Why
I
did you
don't
keep
know.
picking it up?
I'm an optimist at heart.
I know because
I need a quick timeout for just a second.
golden.
I need to think for just a
it's
second.
golden blue and it's attractive and it just keeps drawing you
Looks
to it.
good, yeah. Just
And it betrays you every
All
time.
right, so we have crowns. I just heard this conversation between him and Black Door.
But he just got shot with 2 more arrows. so-
Right, he did just get shot.
He mad.
Or with an arrow.
All right, fine. I guess he's gonna react to that poorly, I suppose. So,
So unreasonable.
all right. I'll step into Blagdor's place here, and I'll fire off some attacks.
Dead.
Actually, I guess my goal is to stun him and run away. Yeah, I'm gonna go and stun him.
All right, go for stunning.
Yeah, my last. That's a critical. It's a natural 20. I have
You
rolled.
could be fishing so many dice out of burn.
I know.
It's 8 points of damage. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That's my last key point.
He's good.
Oh, he saves.
Yes, he did.
All right. Well,
Stun him to death.
I cannot. So
Did he take damage though?
Oh, he
he
did,
took
yeah.
he took
Okay.
8. Yeah. That's just a 10.
Nope.
And I'll just go for like a this time with my staff last. See if that makes a difference. No, it's just a 10 again. So no,
Okay.
it doesn't make a difference to answer the question.
All right, so you need to make a. Constitution saving throw, Jen.
Ooh, that is a 13.
It's like, do I keep throwing all my d8s on the floor over there?
Something like that.
There's one kind of on the other side of the tower/screen.
Yeah, I'm just done with this combat. I am just over it.
Then
25,
that's been
they're
a long
probably
battle.
25. All right. That nearly takes me out, but not quite.
I rolled poorly too. All right, so Arsenius,
Unstable.
despite being dragged by the door. Apha.
I'm watching. I hear like what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not much I can do. I run back over. He's still next to.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with my sling, where's the girl? Where is Elizabeth?
After that treachery, I won't tell you anything.
There was no treachery. One person promised you one thing.
And someone did the exact opposite.
I missed because I'm upset.
Blagdar.
So frustrated.
So what do I do now?
And I
do you do
dash
now?
back. I've dashed
don't
back out of the
know,
line of
like,
sight.
Do you keep leaving, or do you?
I had like my third fail. You said I didn't
Yeah.
have to.
He's not going to say what the effect was.
What?
I'm scared. Well, I mean, am I still up?
Yeah, you're still up. You're still feverish as all get out, though.
Okay, well then I'm gonna chug my healing potion that
Okay.
I have, and see what that does for me.
The regular healing potion.
Yes.
So
it-
D4 plus 2 hit points.
okay.
How many? It's 2d4.
2D4, sorry. My brain.
That's 3. So that's 8.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess so. I've got to know what's.
Aelith.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti.
Guys, I don't like this.
Okay, so that's a 24 for 13.
You hit him.
Yeah.
He grabs a hold of it and he thinks, "This was not what was promised," and he collapses and just. And,
What was promised?
And as soon as he collapses, it's almost like someone bursts a bubble, and that oppressive like corruption you've been feeling just disappears. You're gonna make sure.
It's a 19 for the second arrow.
Yeah. You believe in the double tap, huh?
Yep. I'm like, oh, good.
Let's make sure.
It doesn't even really matter how much the extra damage
Yeah.
was, but
Well, that was an absolute shit show.
You look
Should I do a medicine check?
terrible.
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
He's stable, so.
Okay.
So,
So
well, you don't know that from now. Just-
Yeah, so I guess now
Medicine
that
check.
now that combat's over, I'll burn my last cure wounds on Orsinius.
for a second, I swore you were gonna say yourself.
I cut my finger real bad.
You get 11 back.
All right.
All right, so combat is over.
we need to check out this room. What's in this room?
Well,
Is there
there's-
doors
there-
to the other?
There's actually there's 2 rooms attached to that room.
Where did the girl go?
Don't know.
Could I try to look for her tracks or something?
You can so what's everybody doing? So essentially like a round. What's everybody doing?
I'm
You're
checking
getting
it.
up. All right. So you wanted to go look for Elizabeth, and what's everybody else doing?
He
So-
looked back over his shoulder.
So yeah,
very
he
suspicious.
he looked behind him whenever I said the Marquis's daughter. Like,
So we want to.
I'm gonna go to that room behind him then.
I follow.
I think you guys should search the house. I'll see if I can figure out where the other girl went.
Can I chop off that unconscious dude's head now? Are we all good with that?
Do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna object, I guess.
Okay. So you go over there and you do violence.
Violence.
And as you're
bodies.
in there, you see, like underneath one of the, there was the bookshelf, and then behind the bed where he was fighting. I'm assuming you cut it, you finish him off, right?
Oh, big time.
Okay.
It's gruesome.
Yeah, there's a small chest against the wall there behind the bed.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I do like a perception check to see if it looks booby trapped?
You have no idea. You can do an
Okay.
investigation if you really want to
I
check.
can do an investigation
Yeah.
check. 19.
Doesn't look to be booby trapped. Not in your experience.
Is it locked, Black Door?
Yeah. So
Like-
so at the same time you're doing that, you're going into the room over there, right? So yeah, it's definitely locked.
Okay. Is it Karen locked? Like-
There's probably a key in the room, and you don't want to break whatever.
Lug it out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's only about evening.
Okay. Well then I'm just gonna carry it over to my sneaky
Okay,
friends.
yeah, and I'm gonna try to open it for her.
I'm gonna check Alstron's body for
8.
anything.
You wanna try?
The dagger seems pretty impressive.
Okay.
I tried to open it with an 8.
And his armor was still pretty much unscathed despite all the attacks that are going into it. And he is wearing an amulet with a red gem in the center.
Oh, that works.
What type of armor is it?
So either.
Hide or
try?
what?
Hide armor.
Oh, I'm searching the room
Oh,
first.
okay.
So you're going around the room right there, right?
Yeah.
There is a door
because
that is
it's made
locked.
of hide.
So door that is locked.
You can try first.
I mean, I'll try to unlock. Or,
pretty
actually, I'll knock
Yeah,
on it.
It's not even mine. I can't even.
Hello? Hello?
Haha, funny. You don't.
Say what?
Someone just says, "That's not funny."
What's not?
It's not
Let
a
me in,
knockout
please.
joke.
Elizabeth?
Who is there? Who's that?
I have been sent by your father, the Marquis,
To do what?
to rescue you.
Really?
Yes,
And okay, it's like, well, can you open the door?
it is locked.
Can you get it open?
I can try.
Okay,
All right.
please do.
Let's give this guy a shot. Oh, it's a 9.
No.
I'll try.
Here, let
Or
me.
are you, where are you?
no,
Are you in there or are you out there with him?
Yeah,
I
you-
was, but then I
My
felt legit.
chest.
I
I'm on the
missed.
chest, too.
I did a bad job on the chest. I
I'm
rolled like an 8.
inside. I was like, let me try mine. Unslings his other acquisition, a portable ram.
He's been carrying around the entire time.
Stand back.
Lord.
Stand back from the door.
You need it's two.
Stand back as far as you can from the door.
You don't need to. The wood is not that great. You managed to bash it through with 2 quick hits. Like you hear like a eek, yeah, from inside, and inside is a young human woman in some rather dirty-looking but fine clothes.
Looks totally different from the other woman.
Correct.
Okay.
And she's standing back there. She looks kind of defensive. Like,
Who are you?
my name is Elizabeth.
You are the Marquis Star.
Yes.
What happened?
We're here to bring you home.
Okay. On whose
Skurlock,
word?
Skurlock hired us.
Skurlock Powell.
Yes.
Did he put you in here?
No, but I wouldn't doubt if he had something to do with it.
Okay.
Who took you?
Alistrad and his minions.
Why?
They tried to pin it on the Scourge. So
You know
that may
some.
be
You know some
what
Scourge
you're-
boys, Elizabeth.
How do I? No offense, I appreciate you coming here. And she goes. She was like, mind if I take a look around first?
You'll
Well,
find
they're all
nothing
dead.
but dead bodies.
Okay,
Yeah.
So she goes out there and she's like, she
Race-
looks
racelings,
kind of horrified but relieved at the same time, and she looks at Alistrad's body. Is like, I would burn that.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Yeah, they were under the impression that something about my noble blood would allow them to enact some sort of ritual.
Oh.
Always with the
Oh.
cults.
So you were
going to
be a sacrifice.
I
Sorry, I'm
believe
not even
so.
Do you remember another, perhaps mage, another woman?
Ah, yes. Yes, Sadaya. She was favored between Alistrad and the mage. She went back between the two of them.
Okay.
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 Great. Okay.
Will this be a good time to be like, meanwhile,
Yeah, you go back.
the elf is looking for
Yes.
her?
Yes.
Okay, so I do, because humans, hilariously, are one of my favorite enemies. I do actually have advantage on tracking them.
With the sheer brutality you've been mowing them down.
So tracking, natural 20.
Well, she's barefoot and in the dirt, so she definitely went off back toward the path,
Towards the road.
towards the road. Yes.
Okay. I want to go after her,
We
but
can probably catch up with her on the way back.
I feel like she doesn't have that much of a head start, and I'm faster than she is. I could just take off running after
She
her.
got like 6 or 7. She got like maybe a dozen rounds on her.
So, yeah, no. What you're saying is she's gone.
Well, unless you want to separate from the party in a multi-hour or longer chase potentially.
Yeah, that's all right. So I'll go back to the house.
Okay. Then you see them with a young woman, human woman.
The
We
woman,
found her.
the other woman is gone. She took off back up the road.
I have to say, I'm
She was just the
embarrassed.
consort for the two mage and wizard.
She was more than that.
knew it.
She also went into town apparently and procured supplies and things
But
like
I
that.
knew there was something wrong with her.
What,
We
you,
were-
you
we
think-
were
you thought
wondering.
she was me?
She said she was you.
Granted, we didn't get a lot of information when we took the job. That's on us. Okay.
You sure it was Skurlock Powell that gave you the job?
I mean, yeah.
That is correct. It's what he
He-
said his name was.
What did he look like? He was,
We'll describe him and his
Yeah.
guards.
That was him.
We met
That was
him
him?
at the Green Dragon.
He's been a terrible influence on my father, and I don't believe he would send somebody
was an-
to actually rescue me.
There-
Maybe I have him pinned wrong, but
there was another young man. He wore a feather ring. He was concerned about you.
Shire. That's his name. Shire.
Cadlaw.
Kedlaw. Yes,
He was concerned about you.
he and I. Well, I feel like I owe you an explanation. We are both in the leadership of the Restless Scourge.
Okay.
Fucking knew it.
My father has been recently ignoring the plight of the common people, and him and the nobles have been living in excess while the problems of the province go unaddressed.
Well,
I was
Lizzie.
hoping to force him into action.
Well,
Do you
Lizzie.
think Skylock knew, or whatever?
Skurlock.
Do you think he knew that you were?
I
He did
honestly don't know.
seem very confident that it was the Scourge that had kidnapped her.
Well, we have been a thorn in his side, and it would serve his purposes if they were.
So it was the cultist store.
So he played us.
Yeah, but what's his advantage? What does he get out of it?
Well, he may not have known. What happened, I was leaving my room with my personal guard who knew of my arrangement. I was to meet with other members of the Restless Scourge. When we were set upon, my compatriots and my guard were killed and I was taken captive.
Sounds
this-
to me like Skurlock took the opportunity of this abduction to try and pin it on a faction that he knew of that he would gain from us damaging or blaming for the attack.
Start coughing.
Yes,
It
yes.
doesn't work that way.
Kittens will be cats.
Eventually, yes. All of this is beside the point. We need to secure our ability to travel at this point and head back to town.
Should we go ahead and kill Ulrich?
Oh, it's done. It's done, my friend.
He was an advisor to Alistrad, and he helped him with some of his arcane experimentation rituals. He was not a good man.
Is there anyone else in the camp?
You would know better than I. I spent most of my time in that room.
Okay.
I'm going to start dragging Alistrad's corpse to the fire out front of the longhouse and toss it on there.
Hey, G.
And as you pick him to toss him, a small jeweled box falls out of his remains.
I had checked him
You
first.
did, quite thoroughly.
Okay.
It's a small jeweled puzzle box.
Okay.
Hey,
I
G.
just opens a portal to hell or something. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So this box is still locked, and I really, really want to know what's in it. Could you try opening it for
While
us?
they're doing that, insight, I'm rolling insight on everything she's told
Okay.
us. 18 plus 7.
She seems genuine, and she seems she was genuinely concerned that you were here to do something do harm to her, but she's kind of reaching out. 'Cause She doesn't have much of
Well,
a
that makes
choice.
sense. Someone knocked on her door. She assumed it was time for the sacrifice.
16 on the check to unlock the door, or unlock the chest, sorry.
Yes, it unlocks.
What's in it?
It wasn't that it wasn't that much that complex of a. I had it before, and
Mechanism.
if you'd opened it first, I would have.
Worst
known.
came to worst, I guess would have used the RAM on it.
Yeah.
That's a little on the small side for that.
13
Just
platinum,
drop it.
160 gold, and a wand.
Ooh.
I would
I'm
identify
gonna
it, but
take the wand and I'm gonna look at it and be like, I got no
wants to come
goddamn
get the
use for
treasure
this
bag.
thing.
I now have 3
Who's
wands.
the treasurer of the group?
Oh, he is the treasurer, but I still have that other one from
I'm not
earlier.
gonna throw this because coins are gonna go flying every which way.
Woohoo!
13 platinum and how many gold?
I don't want to make it rain over, hard floor.
Nice. Let's see them.
So
best
you
ones.
said 13 platinum, 160
160 gold
gold.
60.
and a wand.
And the puzzle box.
Yeah, but Blackdoor just picks up the wand. He's like, I got no fucking use for this thing. Like, does anybody want a wand? Like,
I'll take it. I'll hold on to both the wands.
ooh, like.
Sure.
All right.
Please don't.
So I have all the wands.
Yes.
You can identify as a ritual, but it won't cast a spell slot.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
So I'm going to examine the puzzle box.
Now I'm examining this. I'm ritualing this.
So you guys gonna spend some time here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I guess
late.
so, unless we need to head on back to
There's
village.
another room in the back of the building there, and then there's the barracks.
We need to check out the room well, wait, what about the tiny building?
Oh, you go over there. It's an outhouse.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a poop palace.
What's in the other room? I
There are more
want to look in the
werewolves.
other room.
It's a study. There's furs all on the ground everywhere. There's several shelves full of books, and there's like a sitting area with, again, they just mostly just furs on the ground, and just it's a study.
Anybody want anything in here?
I mean, we can look, see if there's any books open, like how to do human sacrifice, like any
Dummies guide.
culting for dummies, like sitting around. Like,
I mean, I think we need to get Elizabeth. Are you ready to go home?
Well, I mean, it's night, so I mean,
We should
We'll
leave
rest.
first thing in the
as
morning.
somebody who's very hurt, I would like to sleep.
yeah. Are you okay? You look very ill.
I feel like about 15 bags of dog shit. Like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, okay.
I can go in the
Blackdoor-
other room and kill Ulrich real quick.
Oh, no, she already
Oh,
did.
she did?
No,
You did?
I told you, baby.
Oh,
I
thank
got
you.
this. I
Oh,
got you,
sorry
son.
about that.
You'll have to forgive Blackdoor. He's very honest.
I prefer to the alternative.
Elizabeth, I can stay with you when we rest.
Okay.
Or
If
sitting
it's
at-
okay with you, I'd rather not spend another minute in the bedroom there. Somebody else can have the bed.
Okay.
Orsinius,
We
can
can-
you
Dibs.
identify what is wrong with Black Door?
Yeah, that'd be super good.
In terms of health, I mean,
That's a 12 on medicine.
He's got a fever of some kind. It's affecting his
For
strength.
more cowbell.
But he told you that already, so that's the only reason you figured that
I've
out.
got no inkling at the moment. Perhaps tomorrow I can restore the health.
Okay, so I guess I gather every single fur that's on the floor and just pile up in the bed and sweat this out like the flu. All right, somebody get me some Pedialyte, and Gatorade, and we'll just get through this.
All right, who was searching the study?
I was.
Okay.
Do I need to
Yeah, you need some
Investigate.
investigate?
investigation.
8.
An 8? Nope. That's one bookshelf.
I know. I need. Can I go and investigate the other bookshelf?
Yes.
I need to find something. Oh, okay. Now we're 19.
19.
I need to find something to help Blackdoor.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything like that, but while you're looking for it, you do find a cache. You do find a part of the bottom where the books are fake.
Open that back up.
Yep.
Oh.
It opens up to, it has a pair of silver short swords. Or excuse me, a silver short sword, a pair of small stones with faces drawn on them. There seems to be a matched pair, but the faces are in opposite directions. And a small cache of coin.
Did Arsenius see me find this?
I would have been in the area.
Okay.
You're in that room back there, so I mean, you'd be somewhere else. So if there's no one else that went with the study with her, so no, you're on your own.
Okay, I can pocket the stones.
There's 2 different stones, yeah. And the gold it's 240 gold and 75 silver pieces.
I think the stones are, well, pocket the stones for now.
Okay.
And I bring all the gold out and the short sword out.
Okay, so
It's nothing against you guys. It's just, I found them.
and how much gold
I'm
was
going to
it?
check them out. I'm
240.
bringing you the gold.
and 75 silver.
This amount is representative. It's not the actual amount because we don't want to have that many coins running around. Now I'll make it rain since I don't have to put it up. Now you do that. All right, so is anybody doing anything else interesting?
I got 1 HP, so I'm sleeping.
All right, so you managed to
Let's
sleep.
take a rest.
And it is a restful night.
the
And honestly,
money you
most of you,
found
some of you
in
notice
the
you go to sleep easier than you have been recently.
Ah.
13
Probably because that awful aura isn't around.
Gold.
Yeah, the
All right.
gross corruption of that guy is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys wake up the next morning, the fire has gone out and the body has not burned thoroughly. So it's kind of
So gross.
Kind of gross.
Gross.
Well, you've never thrown a body on a campfire? It doesn't work.
He's burned enough.
Do we?
I mean, if he comes
In all
back to the
seriousness-
body, he's just really going to be like, oh my God, what the hell happened to this place?
Back to town?
How's Blackdoor feeling?
Not any better.
Oh, no.
Good.
Okay. I will go ahead and expend a lesser restoration to try and remove the disease.
That does not. Oh, actually, so I'm gonna have to look into that because that's.
And do I know anything more about that wand from having looked at it last night? Like if it can help him in any way?
It's a wand of secrets.
Well, secrets don't make
Same with
friends,
Ulrich's
Kevin.
wand? Anything new about
No,
Ulrich's
his
wand?
is just a wand.
Okay.
So that
an
lightning bolt
arcane
came from
focus.
him. You're suddenly much happier that you managed to ambush him rather than have him behind an army of bad guys.
That's how
Schmoes.
he wanted it to go down.
I had the right book the first time because I'm not. This may all seem like a bunch of different episodes, but we got this all done in one long shoot, so we're all getting a little tired. But for your entertainment, so it's okay. That was lesser restoration, correct?
Yes.
I looked up on it's on this page number. Okay, I got it.
Sorry, I don't do. I wrote it out.
You don't. Let's see.
So remove 1 disease or one of the following conditions.
That does it. Saved you from 6 more days of the same.
So
Like,
it
Dora,
was
you
the
look
flu.
much better. You look much better.
Thank you, darling.
So you guys start making your way back?
I mean, you still look like you, but.
And Orsinius switches to the other side of the path to get out of the
I
way.
said that inflating, like ran off ahead after saying that to you.
Ouch.
So Elizabeth's like, so ideally, I would prefer it. I would prefer it if you didn't take me straight back home. I would like to go meet with a friend of mine rather than deal with the homecoming.
Feathering?
Yes. I'm afraid what happens if I go home and things have to be explained.
Well, the problem we have with that is we were contracted to bring you home. So we don't get our reward until that point.
Is that really the concern here, though?
I
Well,
mean,
it's Mike,
like,
I'm concerned about it.
If people are, like, peasants are starving, like, I mean, like, I would much rather give her the feathering and not give her because she is a person with her own autonomy and can make her own decisions for herself. I would
Yes.
rather let her go to feathering and get all that shit sorted out.
I would just prefer a near-death experience for me to not end up being
Elizabeth, can you
complete
offer us any
loss.
compensation for this?
I do have some set aside. I know it's probably, honestly, it's not as much as what you'd be offered for my return, but it is for, I can give you what I have.
All right, party vote.
Let Elizabeth do what she wants.
something's better than
All right.
nothing.
She's gonna pay us, so whatever.
And she actually looks a little taken aback and, really?
Okay, don't walk it back like we've committed. So
No, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry,
I was like,
We're mercenaries, but we're not heartless.
I mean, mercenary is such an unpleasant word.
We were getting paid for a job. That's mercenary.
contractors.
Well, where to, Elizabeth?
well, we
You
got
realize
out of
that
here first.
contractor is a term
All right,
for
get out of this forest, right?
Yes.
All right.
So you guys travel for
that thing.
the better part of the day,
Okay.
and you make better time going back. 'Cause you're not having to be
We're
as
not anywhere
careful.
near that gallow tree again, right?
Well, speaking of which, near the end of the day, you start getting closer to that area, and who's waiting there? That's Cadlaw, and he looks nervous as all get out to be there.
Wait, who is it?
Kedla, the guy with the feather
Yeah.
ring.
Feathering.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say
he looks,
Turkle. I was gonna be so
looks
tell
just
me if
freaked
Turkle
out
came
to
back.
be here,
Fucking Turkle.
Turkle came back.
and he sees her. He's like, "Oh, thank goodness, you guys saved her." We're gonna go, and don't try to stop us. She's like, no.
We've already made an arrangement with the lady.
And he just like deflates like, oh, thank goodness. This lady came out of a tree when I entered the forest, and I don't know what to think of that. She just stared at me as I
Oh,
walked past.
She's cool.
She's fine.
Ooh, okay, so you'll go with us. Okay.
Well, we
No.
might have to make a swamp witch detour.
Well, you already passed that.
Dip.
We can explain that it was not the Swamp Witch causing all the corruption. Surely she can
Oh,
sense that
yeah,
the corruption
yeah.
is gone.
Yeah. This is true.
And, if we
I'm gonna tell her we can come
need
back.
something to do in the future, there's a Swamp Witch we
Yeah.
can go get later.
I agree. We need to get Elizabeth to safety first, and
All right, so you guys start heading. You guys camp for the night, probably a little bit away from the
Yeah.
the gallows tree area. And the next day, you make your way out near the dryad does see you. She pokes her head out. She was like, "I assume you've killed the witch, as that there is no longer any corruption.
It
We
was
actually-
not the witch.
we killed
It wasn't the
corruption.
witch, it was
She is dead regardless." though,
someone
yes?
else.
That's one dead witch. Hell yeah, it's a dead witch.
We destroyed
We-
the corruption.
We did not find her. We rooted out the source of the corruption, and we have other pressing matters to attend to at the moment.
That is acceptable, but I am disheartened.
Oh.
My apologies, my lady, but
She looks confused at you.
A tree.
And she just kind of slowly goes back into the tree.
Okay.
Disappointment
Bye.
is its own medicine.
That's weird.
All right, so you
Out
guys
of the
make your
forest?
way out near the, and you start getting close to the abandoned mill. It's like, so I think from here we will part ways when we wake up after this camping this night.
So wait, what do we tell Mr. Spurlock? A Skirlock? I don't know what his fucking name is.
Yeah, 'cause we were-
What do we tell this dude when we show up? You're not there, but we killed a bunch of cultists. Do you want to go back? Do you not want to go back? Is this your life now? Like,
Just tell him I evaded you the last night and that I'm alive, but you don't know where I am and that you.
okay,
we're
well
gonna-
that makes us
sound
look
bad.
real bad.
Is there some token you can leave us that we can show to prove that we found it?
And that you're
And
safe.
she takes off her ring and hands it to you. This was my mother's. I would prefer you show it to him, but not necessarily. Well, if you have to give it to him, I guess I understand.
His eyes can take proof of it.
So, is this like a going off the grid scenario? Like, you're shredding all your credit cards, you're never coming back? Like, what do we need to
I will
expect?
continue to work for the betterment of the people of this area.
Okay.
Hopefully that can happen with this miasma lifted, but until my father sees reason, I will not be living in my home.
I don't
Oh,
know that
well,
this
that's
is going to
sad.
help him see reason, you disappearing, but
I do get the sense that we are going to have some problems
yeah.
as a result of this.
We could just
I
avoid
feel
it
we have done the
entirely.
right thing. I stand by our decision.
Did she give us any
I
money?
think there were going to be problems no
We
matter
must
which
be-
we chose.
True. We just must be prepared for
Perhaps,
fallout.
perhaps we could leave the ring at the Marquis' establishment and leave in the night, never having to account for what has happened. We're not getting the money.
As you're approaching the mill, you can see there's a light. There's somebody in the mill.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's where we stashed all our secret weapons. Remember when we fought all them jungle fox? Do you remember that? That was fun.
Turkle.
Good old Turk. Yeah. Looks like somebody's in there.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
what's
peek
up?
in the
Yeah.
window.
I'll
Standing-
sneak up to it.
While standing in front is what looks to be an official guardsman
Well, it's already too late.
Well,
a guardsman of Dalmar.
Wait, did
He's
Elizabeth?
he's wearing the colors.
Is Elizabeth gone? Did she just run off?
No, she's still with you
She's
guys.
still with us. Okay.
Or she's waiting him back as he goes up and scouts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I'll see that and I'll scoot back to the group. All right. We have a new problem.
great.
Seems to be no end.
The whoever's at the mill, they have a noble guard standing outside.
Okay,
The
you know what?
Marquise
Why
might
does
be here.
Why does she have to run off to still be? They don't know she's part of it. We cannot tell, and she can just go and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm okay," and then continue. She was in secret before. She can keep being in secret.
It also
Okay,
could be
that sounds convincing
Skurlock
to
is
me.
there.
Convince her.
Elizabeth?
Thoughts?
My father would never come out to this area.
Who do you
That's
think's
like
in there
No,
then?
but Skurlock Powell seems to have been conducting this business sort of secretly anyway, so
Oh,
it could be him.
so my father was not involved with hiring you.
Not personally.
He claimed to be his representative.
Well, that very well may be, but I don't want to think the worst of my father. But if he's here at his behest, then it's definitely not safe for me to go home.
Oh,
Though, I mean, to be honest, they may be. If a Skurlock is not there, they may be preparing to venture into the forest if you fail. But
did you see
that
in the
may be
window? You just saw
optimistic.
the guard.
I just saw the guard outside.
We don't
I
know
didn't want
who's
to
in
get
the
too
mill.
close.
Can I sneak up and just go look in the window real quick?
Stealth.
It's 19.
19. All right, you managed to sneak up to the window, look inside. There are 3 more guards inside. There is Skurlock Powell and one of his knights. And then you see 2 more individuals, but they're kind of in the back, but they're also wearing armor and have weapons.
Ooh.
Ooh, this might be a trap for Elizabeth. I'll run back and tell them what I've seen.
Okay.
Sounds like a double cross.
Tell you what, if we could let Elizabeth go, and then we could go directly to the Marquis and just let him know what happened. Well, no, not what happened, but just his daughter's safe. We don't have to tell Skurlock, and
That's
then
what I
we
was
could just
saying, yeah.
disappear.
Is it crazy to say that we could just go with her now?
Yeah, you want us to come with you, Elizabeth?
That way we ensure her safety. This clearly is not on the level.
I mean, like, you rebel groups have secret hideouts and shit. You guys love secret hideouts. Let's go to your secret hideout. Like,
Well, we have some. They tend to be barns and the like, but I'm sure we could find a way to put you up.
That would be nowhere near the grossest place we have slept lately.
Well, then, yeah, if you can get us there safely, then yes.
Well, let's do that then.
All right.
hell yeah. All right.
All right, so you guys
Follow
go off
Elizabeth
road a
and
little bit and make off.
Throwing in with the rebels.
Throw up in the rebels, and thus ends the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like I was like, is this going to end it or ruin it? What's happening?
Excellent job, Kevin.
Well,
Excellent job.
all you DMs out there, remember, they never do what you expect them to do. So this was no different at all. So excellent job, guys. That was a ton of fun.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
Hey, give me a thank you for joining us on Masters of the Box for this first season.
yeah. So thank you again for watching us and joining us for the first season of Masters of the Box, and hopefully we'll be back with even more surprises and even more things we can show you in the live action side of things. So
More surprises, more live action,
Yes.
more costumes, bigger quests.
More adventure.
More
Intrigue.
I feel like I
a
should be writing
studio with
this.
air conditioning.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So let's give me that more live action.
Amen.
All right, let's do that real quick. Finish up the conversation with him. Congratulations, da 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 da. And then look up to the camera, and then go ahead and give the outro, and then we're done.
More live action. More live action. More.
More live action, bigger quests.
Bigger quests.
More costumes.
Intrigue.
More costumes,
Bigger. More
More
monsters.
intrigue, more monsters.
Adventure.
More cursing from
More
Black
wisdom.
Door.
Costumes. Better costumes. Better costumes.
More wisdom from Jen.
More cursing from Black Door.
Promise that.
More coughing from.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, our poor
Well, I was coughing more at the end there. All right, so we'll start again with the thanks again for. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for watching the first season of Masters of the Box. Come back for season 2. We'll have more live action, bigger quests, more intrigue, more monsters that aren't just humans running around in costumes, and whose costumes will be better, more wisdom from Jin, and more cursing from Blagdorf. So everything will hopefully be a whole lot more and a whole lot more fun. Thanks again.
Woo!
Give me wide shots on each table, and then he'll say the last line. Thanks again, won't come again, and just wave at the cameras or throw the dice at them.
Nah. Oh, my dice.
Alrighty, 1, and go.
And once more, thanks again, guys.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And the director is distracted.
That works.